I never spanked my kids, but I did have a taser. Never had to use it, but I did demonstrate it a lot. After a while, I could just click my tongue and they'd snap to attention. I told my kids that learning longhand in school was important. How could you write your name in the snow if you didn't know cursive? When they turned 21, I bought them age-appropriate gifts. A bottle of rum, a Learn to Juggle book, and 3 machetes. I believe in family teamwork. My own dad's an insightful man. When I was a kid, he'd tell me, "Son, when you go into a men's locker room, you're gonna see a lot of dicks." He was also very optimistic. "What more do you need besides a dick and 2 hands? You can tell where I come from, men have lots of knuckles." The first time I heard about Tinder, I thought, damn, I was born 4 decades too soon. I'm so old, I'm never gonna get Me Too'd. But I can do Snapchat. All you need is an iPhone and a dick. I can even Photoshop it and make me look younger. Every time I hear about someone's computer who's been infected by a virus, I know what they've been doing. They always deny it, but I scroll through their search history and tell them, "You know better to search porn anonymously, Mom. And that's not the way you spell amateur." I tried to be a vegetarian, but when my wife went into menopause, I damn near starved to death. Sometimes I ask her, "Is that girl cute?" And she's like, "Why are you asking me?" And I say, "Well, you don't want to have a threesome with an ugly girl, do you?" Once I tried to sell penis warmers, but there's some things people can just do better by mouth. I've been told that you know you're famous when a beautiful woman offers to give you a blowjob. If there's any beautiful women who would like to make me famous, it's a good thing I don't need any sweat on my balls, because nobody'd give me any. I can express my true opinion by pretending to have Tourette's syndrome. Fuck you. When I was a kid, we used to call the 7th planet in the solar system Uranus, and all the kids would snicker. But the Puritans didn't like that, so they changed the pronunciation to Uranass. I'm not seeing the improvement. You know you're anal retentive when you go to McDonald's and you see someone buying a small Coke for the same price as a large one. I tried to signal somebody, they thought I was advertising. I thought I'd open a one-way scuba diving shop as a way to get rid of heavy junk, and you wouldn't even have to worry about bad Yelp reviews. I feel a sense of satisfaction every time I go into a restaurant full of emotional support animals and I fart. It was only a matter of time before someone registered bees as their emotional support animal. Makes me feel a lot better about my emotional support fleas. Hey, are you scratching? That might be mine. If I could read lips, I wouldn't have to listen to boring people. I could just skip ahead to the good parts. If I could read lips, I'd know what my dog was saying. I'd ask him why he was licking himself. I'm pretty sure I know. I'd just like to check and see if I'm right. If I could read lips, I'd watch myself in the mirror and see what I was thinking. I know what Bill Cosby was thinking. How could I be more famous? I bought a $5 apple at the organic grocers. It was $1 for the apple and $4 for the smug superiority. But when I see a regular apple soaked in expensive chemicals and it's cheaper, I think I get a better deal. Here's a travel story. On Christmas, I took my family to Easter Island so they could say that they had Christmas on Easter. You know, there's also a Christmas island. So I think I'm going to take them there on St. Patrick's Day. And if you wear cargo shorts while traveling, years later, you could find something in the pockets. Another thing about traveling is how many days you can go with the same pair of underwear. You can even turn them inside out. That unless you've been eating fruit, because going commando has consequences. My family used to love to go to the circus, but we don't go to the circus anymore because they don't have elephants. Who wants to go to the circus to see chickens? Do you know how many chickens it would take to trample the trainer to death? I'm an expert at losing jobs. Apparently, it's the only thing I'm good at. That's why I'm flattered when somebody says, "Don't give up your day job," because they think I have one. I figured I had a chance pumping gas in Oregon because I had to be smarter than people who can't pump their own gas. I even got an ordained minister certificate online. Sprinkle some pepper around, wait for somebody to sneeze, then bless you. I heard that beggars make good money, but that looks like too much work. Turns out there's some good news and there's some bad news. Good news is I got a job. The bad news is this is it, and I didn't have to give up my day job.